Hey guys, and welcome to episode 14 of our Vanilla City Skylines Let's Play. Last episode we built our tourism area and discovered some potential, well, not really future, just actual real life traffic problems at the minute. This area is becoming more and more backed up as this part of town grows, which is an area for concern. I think it's this roundabout that's causing the issue, with people stopping here and having to slow down to turn into their respective lanes, and it is really starting to back up now. I've had it in this little slip lane here into this estate, although on second thought we can't actually upgrade that, can we? No, so I did that just to try and alleviate people so they could maybe come in through this side and access the residential district. Excuse me guys, but it hasn't really worked out. So I'm going to have a look at some traffic fix issues, and maybe even we can send that map to Sam Burr. And if you haven't checked out his Traffic City Fix series, you can go ahead and find a link to that in the description. I'll try and remember to leave one in there. But what I wanted to do today, I wanted to lay out the road map for the rest of our downtown area. That's going to occupy this part of the map here, and kind of down up to this little highway, and on the other side of the railway between the highway. Just so we can plan for the future, because kind of looking back through the episodes when we built this area, I didn't really plan the roads beforehand. So that's what I wanted to do today, is do a little bit of forward planning, and hopefully we can try and resolve some of the issues and avoid them that we've created for ourselves here. So we built this road last time. I'm actually just going to go ahead and make this a normal, just double dual carriageway all the way down here, and then I want to let's actually get rid of this bend, because I want the road to be straight up until a point, maybe up until about there. Okay, and then also off camera, what I've done here is, so we had this monorail coming down, and then there was just a bit of a cliff edge here. I've actually leveled out the terrain. I'm putting a little road here that just gives people access to kind of a little highway. Sorry guys, I have to keep clearing my throat. Maybe coming down with something. My apologies. So this little highway just follows the cliff. It's kind of a nice little beach, and we can drop some little detailing down here at some point as well. Maybe we'll do that this episode too. And this is just going to link into the other part of town, so it's a little quick access if you want to avoid the traffic in town and take the speedy away. Say if you're over here, maybe you can take this little road that will eventually link into the rest of the city. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another road here, and we're going to bring this up to here, and then we're going to put a little bend in just so it follows that coastline around. Maybe let's just bring this back a little bit. Actually no, let's build this road first, because I do want this to start coming up on an elevation, because I'm planning on putting a little roundabout in here so people can come on and off the highway as they wish. And then we'll just straighten this out, possibly to about there, and then we'll bring this down, and we'll just leave the end of that highway there. This will eventually connect to our higher density residential area. And can I pop a roundabout here? There, that should do quite nicely. And then we'll just upgrade these roads into a highway. There we go. And then we'll just connect them up using slip lanes onto our freeway. That's a little bit too severe. Let's try and knock this back a little bit further. There we go. We'll straighten that out off camera, of course. And then we'll have one up here as well. So actually just drag that down. And then that needs to be changed in direction as well. It's a little bit of a severe curve there, isn't it? Okay, I'll fix it off camera rather than spending all day on that now. And then if they're wanting to get back in this direction, they're going to need a little entrance and exit. Just like that. Okay. Not the ideal connections. They're a little bit wonky, but you know, that's a problem for later. Okay, let's bring this guy round in a little bend here. Put it around there. And then just up here. And then I want to give them an entrance like this. Just like that. And we'll have that one coming off that way. Okay, that seems like it should work relatively well. Let's carry on with the rest of our road layout here. We'll connect the monorail up here as well. Just want a little straight angle there, and then we'll also bring the monorail through this part of town. So let's bring that back up. I want this to be on a bit of an angle so it's not totally going to run into the industrial part of town. And then we'll pop the rest of our monorail road up there. Am I giving myself enough room here? That is the question. Maybe we should run it down from this road instead. Let's actually upgrade that as well. And then we'll bring this road there we go. Okay, that's kind of what I was after. And we'll make this one a nice avenue layout with the fancy trees. And downgrade that one. And then we'll have this road, I think, going straight through that side. And then this can also curve up here. And then down here, and we'll try and do the same thing that we did over here. Just like this. And change that round. So I'll fix these arms later on. Okay, how's that looking now? Just wondering where we can take the rest of that monorail track. Okay, let's pop in a few smaller roads. Just so we've got a little bit of interconnectivity almost. Let's actually bring that further along a little. And then just up there. We'll also bring this road up as well. So it almost kind of serves as like a little main avenue. And then we'll bring this guy up as well. See how far is that? It's 480. There we go. And then we'll connect that there as well. And then over here. And we'll bring that guy to there. And then also maybe one here so they can... That does get rid of the traffic lights, doesn't it? Yeah, so we don't really want to... These junctions are really close together, so I don't really want that to kind of slow down the traffic. Okay, maybe let's get in some other little smaller interconnected roads here. Let's pop that one in. Or do we want that so close there? Maybe let's delete that one. Kind of make this a little bit of a central plaza section almost. And then we'll have this as a one-way. And that does create traffic lights. If we change that, it does get rid of them. So maybe let's have them flow in through this section if they wanted to. Oh, and we've hit Capital City. Wonderful. So we now have our extra map area, which is good. We can do some farmland stuff. And we also have some new buildings and a couple of new paths and universal education. Okay, so that means we can make tuition free. That might be quite a fun policy to play with. Maybe we can have a look at that. And then I also want to mess with some roads around here as well. Just try and break that up maybe. And have that one straight through there. And again, I don't want the traffic lights here. So if we upgrade that, it does get rid of them. So that'll just be a little shortcut through to there for them if they want to take that. It's obviously not essential, but it's something that they can do if they want to. And then maybe one here as well, another one-way. I'm just trying to put in a few more one-way roads just so, because I'm a little bit conscious now of just how much traffic problems we're going to end up creating for ourselves here. But really this wants to be the other way around, because you think if they're going to come down through here, they can either take these main avenues or they're going to be coming in through this way anyway. Let's actually make this a single road again as they come into this part of town. Okay. How is that looking now? This road needs to go off elsewhere, I think. If we can actually make this follow the highway. Yeah, so we'll let that become industrial as we expand our industrial estate when we hit the next milestone. Which is what now? I'm pretty sure we're not the cargo hub next milestone. We don't, yeah, so not till 48,000, which is still a fair old chunk of population away from that yet. Okay, how's that looking? I just want to go ahead and also plan out my paths as well. So is that connected? I'm actually just going to connect it from... Drop out the line here. Yeah, okay, so that will connect with it. And then I also want to draw in a few more connections. From here maybe. Through to that side. And then just like that. And then maybe one from the middle of the street down here. Through and up to there. We'll have one at the zebra crossing here. Not there, because this is going to be kind of left unbuilt, so traffic can flow relatively easy through there. We'll do another one here. one here for this crossing. And then one here as well. Maybe one here. Okay, this ground is a little bit unlevel, but not the end of the world. Okay. Maybe this monorail will just come to an end in this part of the city. Or we could make it run around down the edge of this avenue and follow it back through here maybe. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll upgrade it now. Yeah, but it won't connect on an angle that's sharp. That's the problem. Okay, we'll upgrade this one and that one as well. And then what I'll do is we'll just upgrade the road here, here and here. Not that one. And then we'll go ahead into the monorail tool itself and just grab one of the tools. Okay, no, that is not acceptable. What the hell is going on there? Maybe we just come out straight instead, since it really doesn't like the bend. Okay, kind of looks a little funky. I'm not over the moon with that, but if that's the only way you can get it to fit in, then that's what we're going to have to do. We'll connect these guys up as well. Let's pop our snap tool back on. Let's go for a curved road here actually. We'll bring that through. Okay, let's lay these guys out with water. And then we'll also look at connecting them up with power as well. Okay. And I do want a little public transport network in here as well. Just like a little transport hub. We're not going to put it in the depths of the city. It's going to kind of maybe sit along the edge down here. I'll keep it as a one-way, and that'll keep the traffic lights free there as well. We'll keep that there. And coming down here, I want one of the big bus stations in. Here we go. I actually want to pop a new biofuel bus depot down. We'll pop this by our warehouses over here, maybe by the post office. Just so the buses don't have to travel from all the way over from Glade Heights, because the other depot is here. Okay, let's grab a bus station. I'll have that on there. And then we'll have our road continue down this way. I do want a train station in here as well. Yeah, should work okay. Actually, no, let's delete that because I want to have this road flow back up this way. And then the train station can maybe sit upon its own arm. That should be long enough for it. Yeah, just about. I wonder if you can actually, because that bit's a little elevated. No, that's a shame. Maybe we could do that actually. Yeah, let's try and do that. That'll look really cool. Let's bring this road in here. And then we're going to relocate this guy just a bit further down. And then we'll turn our elevation step down as low as we can. Let's have a look at this from the side on. Yeah, okay, that'll look really cool. And then we're going to start curving this around. Yeah, happy with that. I wonder how the crossing would perform there. We'll see. We might have to elevate that road, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of really dangerous to have a crossing like that on a fast road. But where I live, we actually have some road crossings on really fast roads. Kind of like 50 to... yeah, I think about 50 miles an hour is the fastest one. Which is why this is probably a 70, 80 mile an hour road. It's still relatively fast. Maybe we could have a monorail stop here as well. Let's go back to our monorail. We need to actually upgrade the rest of this road. So we'll do that now. And then maybe we have to upgrade this as well. It's a shame that there isn't a single monorail road. Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. Okay. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Okay, that does give traffic lights though. Is there not a one-way version of that? Oh, that's super annoying that there isn't a one-way monorail, but there is a one-way tram. A little bit disappointed with that. I don't want... maybe we do have to have these traffic lights here anyway. Okay, I'm not liking this at all, the way that this looks, so we're gonna bring the monorail road. Oh, I bet it still won't connect at that angle, will it? Let's have a little look here. Yeah, it will. It will connect. Let's grab the single monorail road. Okay, and then I want to upgrade these back to regular. No, it just won't connect, which is really annoying. Okay, let's actually do it the other way that we had it then, but we'll do it on this corner instead. Monorail track. That's kind of a little bit smoother, I suppose. Okay, let's grab a monorail station. We don't really want the bus hub. Let's just kind of grab the station along here, maybe. Has to sit somewhere, I suppose. This would probably be the most sensible option for it. There we go. Okay, let's grab these guys some... actually, I want to plop down some... probably a plaza with picnic tables would be the most sensible option here, I would imagine. There's not many options really, is there? How about some unique buildings? Yeah, we already have the plaza that exists. It won't let us place another one. How is that? Well, statue of Colossus. Yeah, these are all way too big. Let's see, what's this? A winter market? No. Definitely not. Oh yeah, how about that? Yeah, that looked pretty cool together. Actually, no, I've decided what I want to do here. We're going to do something similar to what we did over in our residential area, way back on the other side of the map. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So by using one of these guys, we can just make varying different connections and kind of expand the vanilla asset directly. Which is a really nice touch, I think. It kind of makes it look nice. Bring this guy up here. Up here, and then we're going to go ahead and grab some trees. And just dot these around, just so it's kind of like a little pocket of green in what will be a relatively dense part of town. A couple over here as well. And then over here. Okay. So this will serve as the transport hub for this area. So we aren't really getting any trains in at the moment, but it's not to be feared. These guys need to be served up with power from somewhere. There we go, this should just allow me to grab it from here. Again, it's all just temporary lines until we start building the city, and then it will eventually all interconnect. Okay, so is there anywhere else I really wanted to place paths? These guys definitely need one through there. Maybe one over here as well. Yeah, just through there. And then one up through there too. Okay, so I want our skyscrapers, our big tall IT specialization buildings to sit, I think probably through this central plaza here, right? Let's go ahead and paint that in. There we go. And then we'll specialize you as IT. And then what other policies can we add here? Taxation. Tax relief for officers. Don't really want that. Okay. Let's go ahead and place some buildings. Yeah, I'm just going to do kind of zoned ones here. So they're kind of equal. Let's go for a few 4x4s on this main street. Just up to about there. Okay, we'll see how they get on. They should build. And there are cars using this now as well. These guys coming from the industrial estate. So there's our interconnected map. Quite happy with that. You can see there's some buildings starting to appear there now as well. Not bad. Okay, I do want some residential in as well. Let's pop these guys through here. Get some of that high density residential in. I also want to do it at some point as well. Maybe we could do that this episode. I want to grab See, these are just the right size to fit in here, aren't they? And then again, just a temporary power line. No, not through there. Let's drop a sports hall and gymnasium. And then I'll pull these guys into this power grid here. There you go, that should keep you happy. Okay, yeah, I'm going to unzone this as well. That front strip, that'll just be one deep. We don't really want that. I also want the hospital to sit in this part of town too. Let's have that over there. Yeah, so I was just saying, I want this part of town... Oh no, sorry, that wasn't what I was going to say. Oh my goodness, this place is a mess. It's not the worst traffic. Maybe we really need to... You think they're just slowing right down coming onto the roundabout, and they really shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I'm just going to try something totally crazy here. Let's bring them down into a 2-lane. And then do something similar as to what we did here. No, not like that. Okay, I know that looks horrendous, but we'll just see if it fixes it, and then if it does, we can actually go ahead and tidy it up. No, there's still people trying to get through there. I'm not too sure why they're just stopping dead like that. Let's drag this guy down from here. Okay, yeah, that is absolutely making me feel sick. Reconnect that back up to the roundabout. Maybe let's upgrade this as well to highly... Yeah, friend was doing well, we knew. Let's upgrade this to a 3-lane. Yeah, but they're still having difficulty down here, aren't they? Maybe we could try it with this section. Let's go ahead and give that a go. I really hope this doesn't absolutely destroy the shape of the roundabout, but I'm almost entirely sure it will. Both go in the same direction. Yeah, that's the one that we want. Okay, that's not done too badly. We also need to rebuild our pathway. There we go. Okay, so I was hoping that would make them flow faster, but if anything, it's just making them go slower. I want to upgrade these roads as well to the ones that I just did. Just with the sound barriers, I think it makes it look a bit nicer. I'm struggling to see what the issue is here, because they're just kind of stopping in the roundabout rather than... Oh, that looks ridiculous. There's a little hole in the middle of the roundabout there. Could you imagine if that was the issue? I mean, I know it's not, but still. Yeah, and they're just still backing up here, aren't they? Like all the time, just getting backed up. Okay, we'll just have to keep our eye on it. I don't know what the issue is exactly, but we'll just see what develops. Let's put some commercial along here. Kind of like a little shopping mall district. And we're going to go down one here and drop a path through the middle. Opposite our nice skyscrapers. Yeah, so my original point before I got took off on a tangent on traffic, I want to kind of overhaul our public transport network and redo some of the lines. I'm hoping we can do that next episode. So there's no trains coming in here at the moment, is there? Oh no, yeah, there is. There's 50 passengers served. So the external trains are coming through this network. And then they're all walking through here. And then they can access our little park area. So let's set up some public transport networks here. Maybe now would be a good time to do it while we do this, actually. Maybe we should do that now. I just want to give people a little line through here. Let's give people some monorail stops as well. So there isn't a stop here, is there? Like, at all. Maybe we can drop one on this side of town. I believe there is a monorail station with a road in, isn't there? Monorail station with a road. Yeah, okay, let's build that here. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Hopefully this will work as planned. Great success. Look at that. Maybe we should have done that with that too. Maybe it looked a little bit nicer. But it is what it is. We'll draw this back behind there. And then up through there. So let's make that symmetrical. There we go. Okay. Not sure if we should actually upgrade this one to be the same as this one over here. Just kind of drop them off nicely into this little park area where they can then get the bus or the train out of town if needed. Oh, this is getting mega bad now, isn't it? Again, guys, any recommendations on how to fix this, please let me know in the comments, because I suck ass with traffic. So if there's any little tricks I can do, whether or not these bits have helped or made it worse, I have no idea. Please let me know. Let's bring our walking highway down into town over here. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at our public transport for a moment. So there's actually only 7 bus lines, the busiest of which is 337, which is the one in the city area. And then we've got 3 tram lines, 3 metro lines. Oh, that's what I haven't done over there, isn't it? I haven't put a metro station in. Let's go and do that now. right here would be a good shout, and then we can bring it up into this tunnel here. And then we can also connect them here too. So we have a bit of a metro line through the main city now. And then we'll just pop a new line in there. Over here. And then back to that line, and that should help bring some people in. Yeah, we're going to save that the public transport overhaul till next episode, I think. We're also running a little low on high school availability, so I'm going to throw some of these guys in. And then also want a public library along here somewhere too. So what are the buildings? These guys are going to need a police station as well. Let's get that along here. And I'll also need a fire station. And what else can we throw in? Maybe a community pool. How does that look? So you kind of got all your key essential services along here. And then we've got some more demand, so let's go ahead and fulfill that. Let's have this as one big block of residential up to this point. And then we're going to drop some small low density commercial on the outskirts here, just so we can start the gradual gradation out of high density. I wonder if anybody knows how the traffic AI works in this game. I mean, I understand it to an extent, but because all this industrial traffic now has access into this side of town, are they going to head it through here? Or are they going to still prioritise their own kind of exclusive highway entrance and exit that they have? I'm not entirely sure. Let's actually go and extend this bridge as well, just so we have an idea of where it's going to flow. Let's actually bring that curve around just a touch more. Just to about there. And they'll go ahead and match that up to that one. So now they have somewhere to go at least. How many people are using this station? 284 already in a week. These guys are going to want some connections through here as well, aren't they? Let's make a little bit of a walking path for them. Apologies if you can hear that noise in the background. There's some dick in a car making noise outside right now. Okay, and then again, let's keep ploughing towards that milestone of 3,400. Was it 43,000? The one that gets us our cargo hub is the one we're after next. Okay, so there's no one using this roundabout just yet. Oh yeah, so we have our first customer. So where's he going? Okay, he's just heading into this part of town. Okay. Maybe let's pop in some high density commercial along here as well. Maybe there. A block or two here. And then along that front. Maybe let's mix and match some zoning here. We'll see how that looks when it springs up. Fountain of life and death. I feel like we're missing a lot of buildings here. So weekly education expenses at 20,000. Courthouse. Grand Mall. Construct 3 instances of water pumping station. We do have 3. I'm not sure why. Wait, what was I just looking at? These are the lungs of the city, aren't they? Maybe we can pop this down somewhere here. There, works nicely. And then we're just going to grab this path. To follow through up there. And then up there too. Okay, this side of town is just collapsing apparently. I've kind of stuck in a cemetery here. And we're going to pop down a couple of crematories. This is just kind of a little maintenance building to keep the rest of this town functioning. Just so the hearses can go out. This won't stay like it is. It will eventually be evolved into something else. Why were all these people green? Oh, are they tourists? Yeah, they must be tourists. So it's good to see other people coming through this park here. That's really cool. And then this is bringing lots of people into this part of town. All tourists. Okay, so if they're green, does that mean that they're exchange students or tourists? Okay, they're all heading to the Opera House, so they're heading to our leisure part of town. Let's have a look at a few policies that we can put in here. Okay, so we're going to put let go of leisure down there. And again, there's a lot of green people around here as well, which is, I'm guessing, is a good thing. Can we link a path to here? Yes, we can. Let's pop in a few trees down there as well. Sorry if this episode has felt a little bit disjointed, but I just wanted to play and kind of do some of the jobs I would usually do off camera, on camera, and just kind of hang out with you guys a little bit. Also filled in some paths here off camera as well last time. And this place as well is getting good traffic. A lot of people coming and going. How about here? Can we build a path out of this one? Yes, we can. Although, it kind of looks like it hasn't really connected. But yeah, it does work. People are walking away from that, but I haven't built that identically, so we'll just top it up. There we go. And then maybe let's decorate a couple of our little empty spaces that we've got around here as well. Could almost be like a grand old ancient tree. Our budget really fluctuates as well, like crazy amounts. Is that because I've just put the Let Go of Leisure facility in there? Maybe it is. But then it jumps right back into the crazy positives, so I'm not entirely sure. If anyone knows why my budget is doing that, let me know in the comments. I'd be quite keen to know. Okay, I also added another strip of commercial down here as well. So our tourist area is coming along really nicely now. Got a big opera house in the background. The expo centre's just down the road. Lots of green people coming around. Yeah, liking the way this looks a lot. There's a little bit of a park area here as well. Maybe let's plop some, not the yew trees, let's go for the I think these are alders or willows or something. And just kind of expand the natural look of this vanilla asset. Again, it's just that little pocket of green space amongst all the grey. Just helps to break up the monotony of it, I think. And we are getting cars using our little slip highway as well, which is good to see. We'll also give these guys a permanent cemetery, maybe along this back road here. And how about a sauna? Yeah, let's put one of those in. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. As usual, you can find all the latest links in the description. Next episode, we're going to try and overhaul our public transport lines, add all new ones in so they make a little more sense, and try and get more people using public transport. And from there, we will take it next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all soon.